I am Jacob from Ilocos Norte College of Arts and Trades, and today I'm going to talk about and share what I have learned about our subject, the empowerment technologies. This course is designed to give students the information and abilities they need to excel in contexts that demand the use of a computer and the internet. It exposed us to the world of information and communications technology, or mainly the ICT. The infrastructure and components that enable modern computing are referred to as ICT. Despite the fact that there is no common definition of ICT, it is widely understood to refer to all devices, network components, applications, and systems that enable people and organizations to communicate in the digital world. ICT pervades every part of our life, allowing people to communicate, connect, seek help, access information, and of course study in new, better, and faster ways. Due to the new technologies and advances coming up, our modern day world becomes more and more advanced every day. ICT has a major impact on our society and affects all aspects of our life. ICT has revolutionized the world in such a way that we can now converse effortlessly through technology. ICT advancements have the potential to transform economies and society in a variety of ways, including lowering information and transaction costs, developing new collaborative models to boost worker efficiency, fostering innovation, and enhancing education and access to essential services. Many students desire to learn about ICT because of our reliance on computers and technology. ICT is necessary for everyone since it makes things easier. When ICT were developed, the impossible became possible. For the positive impact of ICT, first is the access to information. The massive increase in access to information and services that has accompanied the growth of the internet is perhaps the most significant impact of ICT on individuals. In addition, the use of ICT to access information has created new leisure and entertainment opportunities. Next, new tools, new opportunities. The second major effect of ICT is that it provides access to previously unavailable tools. More and more tools have been discovered as technology advances. This will aid people, particularly learners, in communicating, creating, disseminating, storing, and managing information. The third one is improved access on education. In this time of a global pandemic, ICT plays a critical role in the educational system. The majority of classes and activities are conducted using technology and various ICT tools. ICT may improve education quality in a variety of ways, including increasing learner motivation and engagement, and improving teacher training. Students can use ICT to track and control their own learning as well as think critically and creatively. If there is a positive impact, there is an also negative impact of ICT. Now, let's talk about the downside of it. Some of the negative impact of ICT is the job loss. One of the most serious consequences of ICT is the loss of a person's work. Job losses can occur for a variety of causes, including automation replacing manual activities, and several people being replaced by smaller number of workers who can accomplish the same amount of work. Second, reduced personal interaction. Working from home is generally thought to be a beneficial impact of utilizing ICT. However, there can be drawbacks as well. Most people require some type of social interaction in their everyday lives, and if they do not have the opportunity to meet and converse with others, they may feel lonely and depressed. Lastly, reduced physical activity. A more sedentary lifestyle may be embraced by users. This can result in a variety of health issues, including obesity, heart disease, and so on. Many nations have workplace restrictions in place to prevent issues like this. In the past months, I've been worried about this subject since I do not have the skills and background about technology or mainly the ICT. But as the discussions and lessons proceeds, I can say that I have learned a lot. Throughout the semester, ICT gives me the knowledge and skills needed that involves the use of technology. It also enlightened me about the online securities and proper etiquette of using the ICT. This subject helps the students, especially me, on how to use wisely our computers. Another thing is that as we explore the field of ICT, it introduces us the different Microsoft apps such as Word, Excel, and presentation that will help us in our education. One thing more is that I able to know the ways on how to prevent from hackers, troublemakers, and mostly virus to avoid them in ruining our tech life. We have also introduced in web page creation as well as the process of developing it and knowing the importance of statistics and maintenance of a website. Lastly, the subject also gives us knowledge on the different penalties that may be implied when a person commits a cybercrime. ICT changes the world for a betterment of the whole society, but it is the people who makes it worse. Through their enough knowledge about ICT, they tend to do something beyond what is right. To sum up, we are rising to the challenge by pioneering the use of ICT and setting trends in a fast-paced and high-growth industry. While the good news is that youngsters are utilizing ICT, the issue is to motivate them to use to make a positive difference in their world. Increased access to ICT has the potential to benefit young people, particularly through improvements in education and social development. Through their ability to learn to utilize and develop ICT and its applications, young people may also play an essential part in the development of the information society. That's all for today. I hope you have learned something from me. Once again, this is Jacob saying you goodbye.